And coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title. So here's the #1 bantamweight contender making his way to the octagon. Gotta be some nerves here as he gets set to compete for the UFC bantamweight title. No denying he deserves to be there. He's got the requisite win streak, he's got the finishes, he's got the popularity, the fan support. Now he needs the championship performance. We'll see if he has what it takes to unseat the incumbent. All right, so here he is, the consensus #1 bantamweight in the world, the UFC's reigning, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion, and he's looking to make the walk out of the octagon with all of those same titles. He wants to be mentioned with some of this division's greats, all-time types. Got to win this fight tonight, make good on another title defense, and then his name creeps into that conversation. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Jan is 27, Sterling is 31. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Uniondale, New York, presenting the challenger, Alджamейn Punkmaster Stерлинг. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Petr.
UFC belt online, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
So the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Lands a big right hand early. All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going tonight.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his length to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the jump.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Right hand, yep. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do to stay in this fight.
Well, he is.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right. Oh! Back to the feet.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, he might be out. In-fight numbers for you now. 29 total strikes have landed for Petr. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Beautiful counter with the punch there, and certainly making good use of what is an obvious edge and reach. And he comes through with a big knee. There, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Round two is next. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, you got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the story.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, massive kick. Everything behind him.
That
big knee.
That knee hurt him.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Ooh, blocks the shot. Oh, collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch. Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time.
We might have got him in the choke.
Wow. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, it creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Lands with the right hand. Working out of the half guard here. 2 minutes to go in the round. So as we call on the numbers, 54 total strikes unofficially have landed for Petr. And connecting with a 39% accuracy rate here tonight against Alджамейн Стерлинг. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
So he's sort of turtled up here, not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Well, he's got his back now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the... And just misses with that big right hand. So 65 total strikes have landed for Petr. And oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet.
Big body kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Misses again with a right punch.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He's getting lit up right now, John.
Going for the spinning side kick to the body, but he missed.
He didn't like that left hand.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life, so the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Sterling's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip. The Kimura is not the owner. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. He actually goes to an omoplata. Great pressure going forward by the top fighter now.
You can certainly count on one hand the number of omoplatas that have been executed in the octagon. Somehow stays in the fight. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Back mount now. 15 seconds. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, he had a lot lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Sit down, catch your breath. Listen, you knocked him down at the end of that round. That was great.
You ready? You ready?
Let's go, let's go.
Slips the punch. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh!
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Back to the feet. Sterling's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big knee to the body. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use. Oh! He's out!
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer has the
Ladies
official
and gentlemen,
decision.
Referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 7 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Petr.
Well, they are the words any incumbent champion wants to hear, and still, and courtesy of his knockout tonight, he is still the standard by which all 35ers will be judged.
He can finally take a sigh of relief. We all understood that this would be a very difficult, a very tough fight. He got the job done and remains the UFC Bantamweight champion.